Software development has never been more important for the success of your business. But the rapid change in technology can be overwhelming for IT teams. Here are some software trends IT teams need to be following in 2023. Serverless development. Serverless development is a cloud-native computing method that allows developers to build and run applications without having to manage servers. Sometimes referred to as serverless architecture, function as a service, FaaS, or serverless. A serverless provider like Amazon Web Services, AWS, Lambda, Google Cloud Functions, or Microsoft Azure Functions provides back-end services on an as-used basis. The term serverless is a bit misleading as this system does involve servers. However, instead of running your microservices yourself, they are run on servers owned and managed by a third party. Amazon Web Services, AWS Lambda, Google Cloud Functions, and Microsoft Azure Functions are just a few of the popular third-party providers of serverless development. Containers. To develop cloud-native applications, developers use microservices rather than a monolithic application architecture. To implement microservices, developers use containers to create small applications that work together to form a large application. Containers are packages of software that include all the necessary elements needed to run an application in anywhere, meaning software, hardware on premises, or in the cloud. Those container elements consist of the required binaries, libraries, and images to run the self-contained application. Rather than putting hundreds of functions or services in one large application, each one of those services is put inside a container and operates independently from the other services, which together will comprise an overall application. That way, if one of those hundreds of services fails, the other services are not affected and continue to work. When you think about an overall large application being created with dozens or hundreds of containers, you may wonder how to manage all those containers. By using a container orchestrator like Kubernetes, you can group many containers together to deploy and manage a larger application. To an end user, it looks as if there's only one application, but on the back end, all these small applications work together to form an overall application. No code. No-code software development allows almost anyone at your organization to build applications without knowing how to code. Most no-code platforms have graphical interfaces that allow non-technical users to drag and drop different functions to build their desired application. For example, Weebly is a no-code application that enables you to create your own website. Users simply need to use their mouse to drag and drop different elements like text, images, and titles around their page. You can also integrate different no-code platforms together. For example, a business might use Weebly to build their website and MailChimp's sign-up form to capture leads and grow their customer list. Weebly and MailChimp are separate no-code applications, but they have integrations that allow a non-technical user to add their MailChimp sign-up form onto their Weebly website in just a few clicks. Single-page application. A single-page application, SPA, is a web app that loads only a single document and updates the body content of that document instead of the default method of a web browser loading entire new pages. With SPA, these static components like the header, footer, and navigation bar are loaded in the background the first time you visit a site. When you search for shoes in the navigation bar, only the search results for shoes will be delivered from the server, as the rest of the page, the header, footer, and navigation bar, stays the same, so you don't have to wait for a new page to refresh. If you'd like to learn more about serverless computing, containers, or any other technology, visit our site today. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.